Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tim B. Nice. So remember last episode we made that pumpkin farm, and it's doing great. I'm getting a lot of pumpkins and a lot of melons. So I've got so many melons and pumpkins that are coming out of places I didn't know I had. Gross. But anyway, today's episode is going to be all about getting my world ready for 1.17, because if you haven't heard, the new pre-release for 1.17 is out. It is out now. So it's going to be right around the corner. I don't plan on making a new world for 1.17. The reason is I'm going to be making a new world whenever I start the SMP, the Land of Mundi, which is coming up soon. So I hope you guys are going to like that. I know I'm pretty excited about it. But so last episode, I told you guys that I was going to name some of my tools after you. That's what we're going to go do right now. The first one, we are going to name the Clemente Blade. And the pickaxe we're going to name the Goblin is Cool tool. Now I still have some netherite left for some more gear, so if you guys want me to name it after you, then let me know in the comments. So you might be curious and you might be wondering, Tim, why did you tear down the iron farm and why did you do all this stuff? You tore down your sheep farm. What was going on? Well, it's simple. I want to make this area, a lot prettier. We're going to be building some stuff here. Like I said in episode 1, this is going to be turned into some kind of a village or a little town. So I want it to look nice. And as you can see right there, I started making the entrance to the storage room, which is going to be in that mountain. But I have a ton of iron, so removing the iron farm is no big deal. And, anyway, the villagers probably would have despawned whenever I upgrade this to 1.17. It's not that big of a deal. And as you can see behind me, I have an iron farm off in the distance. That is my micro iron farm that we designed a couple of months ago. In fact, you know what? Let's go see it. Okay, so there it is, the micro iron farm right behind me. If you guys haven't seen this, you can go check out the tutorial that's on my channel. I'll put a link on the screen above you and in the description. So how are we going to be getting this world ready for 1.17? Well, I'm going to start making a glow squid farm. And if you don't know, the glow squid farms, man, they're a whole lot easier to make in 1.17 than the regular squid farms. The reason why is a regular squid farm, it has to go in a river or in an ocean. But a glow squid farm can go anywhere. So check this out. This is a glow squid that spawned randomly in this little patch of water. And interestingly enough, this is not in a river or an ocean. It's just, as you can see, dark forest, plains, biomes. And so what this means is we're going to be able to make just a squid farm just anywhere we want, basically, as long as there's water below, I think it's level 65. So you may be asking, what can we do with the drops from the glow squids? Well, not much. But there are a couple of cool features that we can talk about, and that is the glow item frames, which is right here at the bottom. They do exactly the same thing as a regular item frame, but as you can see, it's just kind of a different color. The second thing we can do is we can make glow signs. And when combined with an ink and the glow ink sac, check it out, man. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so we can do all kinds of cool things, different kind of designs and stuff with this that maybe I'll show it to you in another video. So enough talking about glow squids, let's go build a farm. Okay, so we're here under the mountain and we're going to be right next to the future storage room. And I think I'm going to put the glow squid farm down in here. Now, we're going to have to dig down about 12 blocks because right now we're at, 77. So, but I was wrong. We have to be at level 63 and lower in order to get the glow squids to start spawning. So I tried to come up with some really cool ideas for a glow squid farm, and I think I've got some that I might, do a tutorial on later. But for now, I think for this one, I'm just going to make a regular squid farm. And it's, obviously going to work for the glow squids as well. Now, the way we're going to do this, like I said, we need to be at level 63. So the targeted block there, if you look on the right-hand side of the screen, it is 63. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down gates like that, and then we're going to put water on there like that. Now, once we break these, this will turn into water. But so we're going to do this layer by layer, and it'll be glass. It'll be ice, and then gates, and then ice and gates, and ice and gates. So I didn't really plan on making this thing very big at all, and the reason being is because I don't really think I'm gonna need that much glow squid ink anyway. So I think I just made about 4 layers, which honestly is probably gonna be enough for me. But this is where we're going to collect all of our loot here in this chest. And let me break in here and then I'll show you what we got going on. So the glow squids will start spawning up there in the water, and then eventually they'll work their way down and they'll fall into here. And when they do, they're going to start dying, and when they die, they'll drop their ink sacs in the water, and then it'll go into our collection system. So there's just one other farm that I want to try to tackle today before we get to 1.17, and that is my bee farm. As you can see, it's pretty pathetic, and I have no idea where my bees are gone to. I think I saw one up there on the other side of that mountain, and I don't know. I don't know where they keep going, so we're going to try to enclose this and change this up and use redstone to collect all of the honeycomb and honey. So the whole reason that we want to get our bee farm going again is so that way we can craft candles, because in 1.17 honeycomb is going to be used in order to make the candle. Okay, so on this side what we're going to do is we're going to put our beehives for our honeycomb, and in this dispenser we'll just put some shears, and whenever this detects that it's full, this observer right here, then the shears will shear it, and then we'll get our honeycomb in here. And then on this side is where we're going to collect our honey bottles, and it's a little bit different setup. So what's going to happen is each time this block updates, we're going to get a different redstone signal. As you can see, that one there is full, but I don't have any bottles in here, so it didn't do anything. So it's going to detect each stage of growth here, and then once it reaches that repeater there, it will power this, and then we'll get our bottle of honey in this chest. So if you guys have ever made one of these, you obviously know that it takes a lot of bottles in order to keep this thing stocked. And if you don't keep it stocked, it's going to break and the honey bottles are going to back up in there. So we have to get this filled up with glass bottles. So just a quick stop to the storage room and we will get us some sand. There's no sand. Looks like we're going mining for sand. So I'm not going to do all of this mining on camera, but what I do want to test out with you guys is mining sand with TNT versus using a shovel and seeing which one is more efficient. So what I think I'm going to do is mine for about 5 minutes with my shovel, and then I'm going to do about 5 minutes with TNT and seeing which one gets us more sand. Okay, so I mined 5 minutes with a shovel, and this is what I got right here in the shulker box. And along with this right here, this was already in there. And then I stopped 1 minute short with the TNT, and I got all of this shulker box and all of my inventory. So it is definitely a lot more efficient to use TNT than a shovel. Okay, so the big question is, how much sand would you get just from one TNT? Because it takes 4 sand in order to make 1 TNT. So the big question is, like, how much do you get from this? So let's check it out. Almost a stack and a half. So if you guys have a lot of gunpowder and you want to go have some fun and you need some sand, TNT is definitely the way to go. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go fill up that chest with bottles, and I will catch you in the next episode. Guys, take care and remember, be nice.